Hello, here is a little test for you. How do you say these words in English? You can find them in the previous video or wait till the end of the video and you will know the correct answers. Today we are reading chapter number 6 and here is a quite big list of helpful words. Let's start with it. Honor, честь, honor. Thrill, радость, thrill. Proud, гордый, proud. Revolting, противный, revolting. Repulsive, отталкивающий, repulsive. Frantically, неистово, frantically. Precious, драгоценный, precious. A hammer, молоток, a hammer. To smash, разбить, to smash. A piggy bank, копилка, a piggy bank. A handful, горсть, a handful. To rob, грабить, to rob. Amidst, посреди, amidst. To rip off, срывать, to rip off. To claim, утверждать, to claim. A fake, подделка, a fake. To grab, схватить, to grab. Filling, пломба, filling. Duchess, герцогиня, duchess. To grin, усмехаться, to grin, усмехаться. Peanut, арахис, peanut. To shell, снимать скорлупу, to shell. Roasting, обжаривание, roasting. To scream, пронзительно кричать, to scream. To kick, в данном случае дрыгать ногами, to kick. To yell, орать, to yell. To vow, давать клятву, to vow. To murmur, бормотать под нос, to murmur. And this is chapter 6, the first two finders, первые двое нашедших. The very next day, the first golden ticket was found. The finder was a boy called Augustus Gloop, and Mr. Bucket's evening newspaper carried a large picture of him on the front page. The picture showed a 9-year-old boy who was so fat he looked as though he had been blown up with a powerful pump. The town in which Augustus Gloop lived, the newspaper said, had gone wild with excitement over their hero. Flags were flying from all the windows, children had been given a holiday from school, and a parade was being organized in honor of the famous youth. I just knew Augustus would find a golden ticket, his mother had told the newspaperman. He eats so many bars of chocolate a day that it was almost impossible for him not to find one. Eating is his hobby, you know. That's all he's interested in. But still, that's better than being a hooligan, isn't it? What a thrill it will be for him to visit Mr. Wonka's marvelous factory. We are so proud of him. What a revolting woman, said Grandma Josephine. And what a repulsive boy, said Grandma Georgina. Only 4 golden tickets left, said Grandpa George. I wonder who will get those. And now the whole country, indeed the whole world, seemed to be caught up in a mad chocolate buying spree. Everybody was searching frantically for those precious tickets. Fully grown women were seen going into sweet shops and buying 10 Wonka bars at a time. Children were taking hammers and smashing their piggy banks and running out to the shops with handfuls of money. In one city a famous gangster robbed a bank of £1,000 and spent all the money on Wonka bars. And when the police entered his house to arrest him, they found him sitting on the floor amidst mountains of chocolate, ripping off the wrappers with a long knife. In far-off Russia, a woman called Charlotte Roos claimed that she found the second ticket, but it turned out to be a clever fake. The famous English scientist, Professor Foulbody, invented a machine which would tell you at once, without opening the wrapper of a bar of chocolate, whether or not there was a golden ticket underneath it. The machine had a mechanical arm that grabbed anything that had the slightest bit of gold inside it, and for a moment it looked like the answer to everything. But unfortunately, while the professor was showing off the machine to the public at the sweet counter of a large department store, the mechanical arm shot out and made a grab for the gold, filling in the back tooth of a duchess who was standing nearby. There was an ugly scene, and the machine was smashed by the crowd. Suddenly, on the day before Charlie Bucket's birthday, the newspaper announced that the second golden ticket had been found. The lucky person was a small girl called Veruca Salt, who lived with her rich parents in a great city far away. Once again, Mr. Bucket's evening newspaper carried a big picture of the finder. She was sitting between her smiling father and mother in the living room of their house, waving the golden ticket above her head and grinning from ear to ear. Veruca's father, Mr. Salt, had explained to the newspaperman exactly how the ticket was found. "You see, boys," he had said, "as soon as my little girl told me that she simply must have one of those golden tickets, I went out into the town and started buying up all the Wonka bars. Probably I bought thousands of them, hundreds of thousands. Then I had them loaded onto trucks and sent directly to my own factory. I'm in the peanut business, you see, and I've got about 100 women working for me over at my place, shelling peanuts for roasting and salting. That's what they do all day long, those women. They sit there shelling peanuts. So I said to them, 'Okay, girls,' I said, 'from now on you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling the wrappers of these chocolate bars instead.' And they did. Every worker in the place was ripping the paper off those bars of chocolate from morning till night. But 3 days went by and we had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. My little Veruca got more and more upset each day, and every time I went home she would scream at me, 'Where is my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket!' And she would lie for hours on the floor, kicking and yelling. Well, I just hated to see my little girl feeling unhappy like that, so I vowed I would go on with the search until I got her what she wanted. Then suddenly, on the evening of the 4th day, one of my women workers yelled, 'I've got it, a golden ticket!' And I said, 'Give it to me, quick!' And she did, and I rushed home and gave it to my darling Veruca, and now she's all smiles and we have a happy home once again." "That's even worse than the fat boy," said Grandma Josephine. "She needs a really good spanking," said Grandma Georgina. "I don't think the girl's father played it quite fair, Grandpa, do you?" Charlie murmured. "He spoils her," Grandpa Joe said, "and no good can ever come from spoiling a child like that, Charlie, you mark my words." "Come to bed, my darling," said Charlie's mother. "Tomorrow's your birthday, don't forget that, so I expect you'll be up early to open your present." "A Wonka chocolate bar?" cried Charlie. "It is a Wonka bar, isn't it?" "Yes, my love," his mother said. "Of course it is." "Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if I found the 3rd golden ticket inside it?" Charlie said. "Bring it in here when you get it," Grandpa Joe said. "Then we can all watch you taking off the wrapper." Here are the correct words. Are you dotty? Ты сумасшедший? The idea is brilliant. Идея великолепная, блестящая. They are ordinary people, they have an ordinary life. Они обычные люди, у них обычная жизнь. And today we are having another task. You have to put the words in the correct order to make the sentences. Нужно расставить слова в правильном порядке, чтобы получились предложения. Запомни мои слова. Это еще хуже, чем тот толстый мальчик. Только 4 золотых билета осталось. Can you do that? Good luck!